we are on day 18. And I really don't know what to title these videos, because I'm not just working on any one single thing. There's going to be some sanding. There's going to be some fiberglassing, you know, so it kind of is what it is. But I'm liking it. It's coming out pretty damn nice. Get this paint off this wire. So if you just want to hang out, you know, just hang out with me. If you don't, well, that's okay too. Let's see, we want the 400. That's 400 there. You give her a quick. I've already knocked the wings down. I'm going to have to silk span the flaps. I'm going to get some of that long stuff. I'm not going to use the short stuff and piece it together. We're going to do it all in one piece. At this stage, it's not a big detail sand out. It's just a kind of a roughing in of these things to make them smooth, because there's really not enough dope on it yet. There's only 2 coats of dope on the whole airplane. But we will make it smooth. I'm going to have to mix up some more dope. A lot of work for a profile. Do a top on that one. Feel the top. Get this. We get the super fill on this today. And like I say, there's a whole lot of stuff to do. We're up to 4,200 now. Wonder when we're going to hit 5,000. We won't hit it by the end of the year. But we're never going to be a big channel. As I stated before, I bet Frank's channel gets bigger than mine in the same amount of time, because he's building RC stuff. Little History's channel will get bigger than this one too. Good morning, Marcel. Nobody wants to know how to do this stuff anymore. It's too much work. Too much work. Frank doesn't stay on long enough to be, but he's a great builder. Yeah. Frank does edited videos. He doesn't show you his mistakes. I show you my mistakes and how to get out of them. I can't remember. Somebody said the difference between a craftsman and an amateur is the way that the mistakes are handled. That's probably about right. But he's a decent builder. I want to see him do a finish besides Monaco. Yeah. That's where the rubber hits the road. How does it finish? Where will it sit on the line? That this part right here shows you your sanding sanding efficiency and detail. Hey, good afternoon. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he's done a good job. Maybe we need to have a little history on this channel. Maybe I'll invite Frank back again. I'm thinking I'm going to do wheel pants, yeah. We don't care what it weighs. It's going to weigh what it weighs. It's already too heavy. What can you say? You know what? I think I'm going to take that engine out because it's kind of nose heavy this way. And get that motor out of the dust anyway. Only 2 screws. Hey, there we are, Frank. Frank, I need to have you on. Let me invite you somehow. How can I? Are you on Stunhanger? If you are, I'll send you a private message for a link for you to click on. If you got time. I know you're a busy guy. This is 180. That's 182. Shit. We need 320. Frank, are you on Stunhanger? I'll send you a private message and you can click on that link and come right in. It's a different setup than I was using. They're not gauged, they're done by thousands. I run these. I got this 80-pound test from Jack Sheeks before he died. I got 300 foot of that, so I've been using it up. But it's 40 thousandths thick braided wire. Eighty pound test. That's probably more than you need for a Nobler, but 60 pound would probably be good enough. We're gonna cover these yet anyway. I'm gonna get that other tissue. You don't have a PC or a laptop. I'm not sure you could come into StreamYard on your phone. Are you on an iPad or what? iPad will work. Okay. What's your username on Stunhanger? Frank Model Aviation, Frank Wabash, or I can't remember your last name. I'll send you an invite. You just click on it and you come right in. we're going to get Frank on here. Or you can send me a message on oh, well, Frank Washburn. Let me look here. Let me look. Members, search for members. Oh, we got one member waiting for approval. Let's see if we can get on here to today 11:40. So he'll approve him. He followed it right. Okay, Frank, members, search for members, Frank, FRANKW, search, not Frank Williams. Waddle, no, that ain't it. I don't know. Len Burrell, I'm building an older 27,000 lead out. That's pretty thin on the lead outs, don't you think? Don't you think, Lenny? Here's what I can say about lead outs, Frank. Use lead outs strong enough that you know damn well Washburn. Let me look here. The lines are going to break before the lead outs do. WASHBURN. Enter. Got it. You made 2 posts. We'll send you a message, personal message. Frank C. Wabrish. Yep, I got you. All right, we're going to add invite, copy, go back over to send a message, click here, CLICKHERE, Control V, send a message. There you go, we got a message on Stunhanger. If you click that, link, it'll bring you right in. I will tell you this, Frank, don't use solid lead out, ever. I see a lot of guys do it, but don't do it. You'll be sorry. Okay, let's get some tissue and put some tissue on this so we can start doping. I'll mix up some more dope. That's all of the 3/4 quart I used. Yeah, no solid lead outs. That's a bad mistake. Okay, so where's my brush? There it is, hiding. We cleaned it out. All right. Get some more tissue here. This is old K&S stock here too. This is probably, yeah, got to be 20 years old. What's going on here? Got to be 20. This is real silk span. Unlike Brodak, it's no pinholes. No pinheads. Okay, here we go on the flap covering. Now you would think that you could run the tissue this way. I wouldn't. Run it this way. The grain goes lengthwise. Okay, scissors. Couple of steps on silk spanning. It's really an easy process. It's really crude. And there's like no big deal to this stuff. Like I say, today's going to be jumping all around. It's a lot of stuff to do. If you got old silk span, don't throw any of it away. It's worth its weight in gold. That's basically the same with Jap tissue too. The old Jap tissue. That's for this flap. Okay. Let's see. This is the start on the bottom so that the this is the inboard. So this is the bottom. It goes on this way. Great. I don't see you. You're not in my queue, Frank. You're not in the green room. I don't understand. You're not backstage over here. Let me do this. Copy. I'm going to paste it right here. Click on this link here. Paste. Click on that link right there. Solo layout. Yep, we got no, you're not backstage on my computer. I'd have let you in. Uh-oh, I gotta go. Hang on just a second. I'll be right back. Shipping. Man, I hate how UPS delivers shit now. They just drop shit off at the door. Don't even knock. And in this neighborhood, that's not good. There you are.
Hey, there we go.
Yeah. I had to run down and pick up my UPS box.
All right. Yeah, I just got off work this morning. I just got up, so you have to excuse my my appearance.
That's all right. So, you're liking the lost phone system, huh?
Oh, I love it. I think it builds great. Easy to do.
There's I can't remember the guy who gave me this hat, and I can't even remember his name. He's doing a variant of the Hunt lost foam system where he's got laser cut ribs, so he didn't even have to cut them, and just
Nice.
uses the cradle to set him in. He's building a Bearcat.
Okay, that's cool. You're about done with that thing, aren't you?
Yeah, pretty close. It don't take long for me to build one.
You ever figure out the paint scheme yet?
No, I won't do that until I get it in white and I get the canvas. Kind of gonna be a basic paint scheme because I don't want to add a lot of weight to it.
Right.
So I'm gonna have to make up some more dope today. When are you gonna build one of them RC airplanes with a silk span finish?
Well, that's the thing. RC is, I don't know if you can do it, but you be patching holes left and right.
Well, what do you think? Same with the control line.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I could do silk span. I've done poly span and silk span, Jap tissue, all that stuff, but I just do because of the way you transport, they're in like multiple pieces. I just been doing Monaco just for the durability.
Back in the '60s, that's when Monaco came out. Everybody was doing silk span and dope on their RC airplane.
Oh yeah, it's no big deal. It's just quicker to Monaco.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I'd be done by now if I monopuked.
I'm sure you would. I like the finish of a silk span plane.
Yeah, they look like a piece of art instead of a toy.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I expect your channel to get bigger than mine. How long you been on?
It's been 2 years.
Yeah,
I actually when I first started posting videos, it took me 4 months to get to 1,000 subscribers, and then another year and 8 months to get close to 1,600 or whatever I'm at, or 1,900. I don't know what I'm at now.
yeah. I'm at 42. It's taken me 14 years to get there.
Yeah, I don't expect my channel to get huge, because not many people are building.
Yeah, they're not interested in this type of. It's too labor intensive.
I know. I don't know. I just love it. It's like relaxing to build something, and then you take it out and you see your creation fly. That's the exciting part about it.
Yeah, I agree. The flying art is what I call it.
Yeah. You try to make every airplane that you make better than the previous one, and it doesn't always work out that way, but
Try to like this one here. I built two of those airplanes in the last 4 months, and I remember the mistakes I made on these, and I corrected them on this one. So this one's even going to be. So I need to make another one of these to make it twice as good as these.
yeah, I agree.
And I got some wood coming, so that's a possibility to put together a fourth airplane here in the next couple of months.
Yeah. See those two wings back there on the wall?
Yeah, those are the kit wings.
No, one of them's the lost phone. The bottom one's the lost phone.
Okay.
And the top one's a kit. I like the lost phone better because that leading edge is molded around, which you don't have a hard balsa seam there.
Right.
But it's nice. It wasn't that bad molding that sharp leading edge either.
No. Now I got to ask you, why did you build an extra wing? What was wrong with the kit wing?
Nothing. I sent Bob Hunt the plans to make me a lost foam ultimate wing, cradle, and I just wanted to try it out. I mean, I could have this thing built already, but I wanted to do the lost foam wings to try it out.
Yeah.
I have a GOXL lost foam cradle too.
And what were you going to do with that?
Well, future plans to build a control line plane. But I really want to do a Nobler because my dad, I crashed my dad's Nobler. Felt bad about that. I was only like 5, and I took it out in the driveway and just tossed it down the driveway, and it glided, and then until the tail broke off of it.
Yeah. Unreal.
Yeah.
Your dad's still alive?
No, he died in 2017.
Yeah.
He always used to like watching my build stuff.
Yeah, my dad's been gone, I don't know, about 4 years now, I think.
Yeah. How old was he when he passed?
What's that?
How old was he when he passed?
98.
Oh wow, he lived a long life.
My mom's been gone about 8 years.
I still got mom.
Yeah, I know. She helped you with your airplanes.
Yeah, I know. She used to help dad too.
Yeah,
She'll be 90.
those were the greatest generation. She's 90. She's not quite well. Yeah, she's old enough for World War II. Was she in the military?
No, no, she was a farm girl. Dad met her in Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania when he was on TDY.
Yeah. World War II people were the greatest generation. Boy, now they forged into battle at 18 to 20 years old. Now the 18 and 20 years old are looking to find their safe space.
Yeah, no. It's a shame what's happening to this country.
Yeah, you know who to blame it on, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's why I like to stay in my shop and build airplanes so I don't have to hear all that crap going on out there.
Well, here's my thought. Republicans aren't the answer to everything, but Democrats surely are the problem of everything.
Yeah, it can be.
So
Yeah.
you're in Pennsylvania, right?
Yeah.
And you're 2 hours from Brodax.
Yeah. I'm not that far.
Do you ever drive over there and pick up stuff?
I've actually been to Carmichael's, PA, when I used to work for Halliburton. I've never been to the Brodak shop though, or the hobby shop.
Well, it's not as good as it was when John was alive. I mean, it's still got a lot of stuff in it, but they also have a video store in there and oh, other shit. I don't know, party supplies, and it used to be more control line stuff, and the everything, the kit and the wood and everything has just gone so far out of sight. I'm not paying $17 a sheet. What did you pay for that specialty balsa sheets?
Those 2/4 inch thick, 3 inch by 36 inch sheets were $40.
You got hosed, buddy. Did
I'm sure I did, but I needed them, so
you get a reach around too?
no, no. But I needed 6 pound wood, so I had to order it.
6 pound. God, that's heavy.
Yeah, well, it's an RC plane.
Yeah. Well, I got lots of RC wood. What do you
Yeah,
give me for all my RC wood?
I don't know how much you want for it.
I have to look. I probably got 400 pieces.
Is it like AB grain or what is it?
A and there's some. It's all grains. It's A, B, and C, but mostly A.
Okay.
But the wood weight is going to be 6 to 8 pounds.
Yeah. Well, that'd be decent for what I need it for, but
It's
I want to use oak wood.
oak.
Yeah, I don't want to use oak wood for my.
Yeah, I consider it to be good RC. This is all built out of the stuff RC wood.
Yeah.
You can't build light airplanes with heavy wood. Period.
I know. I can't wait to see how these lost foam wings perform in like hard aerobatic maneuvers.
I noticed that you said you can't build that in two halves. Yes, you can. I'd have built it in two halves.
Well, how would I do the bottom wing bolts onto the airplane with a basswood block that's epoxied in the center of the wing? How would I do that?
Listen, here's how you do it. I do it all the time. You build one half on this side, one half on this side. They have a center rib. You glue them together, right, in the center. You take a saw and you cut that center rib out and glue your pieces in that you need to do. Then you sheet over it.
So you don't put the leading edge sheeting on until after that center block's on?
No. What I'm not understanding. What are you missing? You have to get inside the center
Yeah. Uh,
at
the
the
way,
leading edge.
yeah, the way the kit's built is, you have that shaped leading edge, and you have a bottom sheet leading edge and a top sheet. And you sheet the top, you flip the wing over, and then you add your plywood reinforcements and the basswood block, and then you sheet over top of that. So it's encapsulated into that sheeting.
So
I had actually,
you put it together. You put those pieces in before you put the leading edge on, and then glue it together, and then cut the center out, and then sheet the center. It would have been super simple to build in two halves.
yeah,
I've built every wing lost foam in two halves, where because especially when I was in Dayton, I didn't have any room to build the wing together. I build one half at a time and then
yeah,
glue it together. But that's control line. Then I put in a compression spar in the center.
yeah. I seen you do that.
Yeah, it's so it would be the same with RC. If you had to have something inside the leading edge, you would glue that in before you glue the leading edge on, and you'd have it on each side, and then glue them together, and then cut that centerpiece out.
Right.
Wouldn't
Yeah.
be
As it stands, I had to cut like a little rectangle out so I can get that uh, basswood block in there. I don't know if you saw that in the video.
No. I got to be honest with you. When I watch your videos, I get notified that you're on. I give you a like. It's a like provided. I watch 10,
I'm
15.
not I'm not your style of viewing. I'm
No, and then I skip around and look and see what you've done at the end, and then
yeah,
I go on.
yeah, that's fine. I
And
get it. You want to see a nobler wing that I got so far?
huh?
You want to see my nobler wing that how far I've got on it?
Yeah.
I'll go get it. There it is. I still got to put that second center sheeting in and cut my hole out for the push rod.
How much does it weigh?
Well, give me a second. It probably weighs too much.
Yeah. Is it all kit wood?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's too much.
except for the center section. I think I put different wood in it. Okay, right now it weighs 4.85 ounces.
Nope, that's a good weight.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I still got to do the cap strips and that center, the center sheeting.
That'll
But
be that'll be a 7-ounce wing when it's finished with tips and everything. So that's good weight.
Okay, I got my lead outs in there already, but they seem pretty heavy. But I guess it don't matter then.
No, I would rather have too heavy than too light.
All right, I was concerned I wasn't going to be able to put the eyelets on them because it's pretty thick.
Well, what thickness of wire is it?
I can't even remember. I ordered it from Brodak, but it's
Well, it's fine then.
yeah, it'll be all right.
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, where they're really hosing this is on the shipping.
Oh no.
See, been on 45 minutes. This particular stream, because I got this box here, I'm going to need to open up and look and inspect. And I'm not going to do that on camera. I'm only going to run this stream an hour. So we got 15 minutes left in this stream.
Okay.
But I will be working on this thing today up and try to get it completed to get all the fillets and the fiberglass.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you. I was gonna ask if you did your super fill yet.
No, you do that after you got 3 coats of paint on the thing. That way, see, it hardens all the surfaces up, and you won't be grinding into the fuselage or the wing with sandpaper if you got it all hardened up.
Right. My next video, I'm doing the top wing all in fast speed lost foam.
Yeah.
That
So
way I can get onto the fuselage.
if you go on the Pampa website, you can see Chris Rudd in fast speed put a lost foam wing together. It takes about 30 seconds.
Wow. It's
Yeah,
fun, dude. I like doing lost foam.
yeah, it's simple.
Yeah. How many wings can you get out of those wing cores?
100. How good are you going to take care of them?
Oh, I
I
take care of them.
I will tell you this: take some white glue, mix it up 50-50, water and white glue, and paint it on the cores, and that'll protect it from the CA dripping down on it.
Okay. Yeah. I painted the cradle with polyacrylic,
That'll work too.
and I reinforced the edge of the cores with carpenter's glue.
Right?
So
That'll
I'm,
be fine. Yeah, you get as many wings out of it as you're going to take care of it.
yeah. Okay.
I mean,
Well,
I got a whole lot of cores here. I probably got,
I'd like to try that too.
yeah. You didn't watch my video?
Yeah.
I made it even easier.
Oh, really? What video is that?
Building the Vipers.
Oh, yeah. I watched those.
Yeah, it's the same shit. It goes. That was all done in live time. It takes me an hour to put the whole airplane together.
Yeah, I watch you as
'Cause
much as I can. I have. You put out so much content; it's hard to keep up with you.
well, 1 to 2 a day is what I try to do.
Yeah.
And thank you, Gary. Gary Sinclair, like provided. Let's go, Brandon. Steve Barry. Yeah, that's right. Yay, Brandon. I've about had it with this business, this nonsense.
Well, hopefully it'll soon be over.
I don't know. They're pretty persistent, that crew.
I know. Yeah, they are.
Hopefully this thing's going to come back. It's really bowed.
Yeah, I could see it. It will.
They were straight before I put this tissue on. Of course, I put it on wet, so
Yeah.
I have to wait for the stuff to dry out. Yeah, well, I appreciate you coming on. We mention you all the time. Why don't you? I think I've got you featured on my YouTube channel.
Oh, yeah.
You need to do that in reciprocation. Feature me back, because you're going to get some RC guys that don't know that I exist.
Yeah, I mention you in my videos sometimes. How do you feature you in the YouTube channel, though?
You have to go to your YouTube, your dashboard,
Yeah.
and then how you set, the look and feel of it. It's just down on the bottom. It just has a little icon of my channel way down on the bottom.
I think I have you on there.
Okay, well,
I think I do. I'll have to check, but I'm pretty sure. Like where it says your channels that you watch or whatever.
yeah.
I'll look real quick.
Yeah. Doesn't really matter, but
Yeah.
I don't know how much. Got to use every advantage we can on this platform.
Yeah, I know. It's hard to grow a channel if, you don't have people helping you out, kind of.
Well, like Little History, he's my English buddy. Have you watched him?
No, I haven't seen him.
I'm on his channel on Street, just like you're with me. I'm on his channel from time to time.
Oh, okay.
And he started out, he didn't have 1,000. And so I started watching. They build plastic models,
Oh,
Well, actually, what he did was, it caught my attention, is he built a 1/32 or 1/24 or whatever the hell that was, plastic mosquito. But
oh,
he put servos and electric motors in it, and he was trying to make it fly.
a plastic model?
Right. You remember the Revell plastic models?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he did a good job of getting all that shit in the airplane. But what caught my attention is that he started it up and it jumped off the bench and ate his hand up. And
Oh,
he didn't think those little electric motors had that much power.
wow.
So I started getting with him, and he's a real nice guy. He's our age,
Yeah.
and he's my knucklehead Brit.
That is channel
What's it? Little History?
right here.
I don't know. I can't see it. Yeah, it looks. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. I'll subscribe. I'll have to check it out later.
And they just have a model makers forum where they get like 10 guys in there. They're building Star Wars models and just different shit.
Oh, that's cool.
And I picked up some tips on different paint that they're using. So when I watch YouTube, I watch with an open mind. Yeah, guy's he's building a skateboard, or he's building something that I'm not even interested in. But if you watch these guys and their craftsmanship, you go, hey, I could use that tool for this,
Yeah. Yeah.
So you got to have an open mind.
Right. The whole reason I started my channel is because I was always searching for build videos on planes that I wanted to build, and there was none out there. So that's why I started doing builds, RC plane builds on my channel.
Well, the reason I started my channel was Stunhanger, was started because of another forum.
Yeah.
And I said, you know what, I'm going to do this and I'm going to put you out of business. Well, I ended up doing that. Well, the guys from there came over here and they'd say, well, you can't do that. I go, buddy, I've been doing that 50, 60 years,
Yeah.
So when they say you can't do, okay, I'll show you how. And just like yesterday, I showed the guys how to put a G21 46 super tagger together.
Yeah.
Is it the only way to do it? No. It's just my way of doing it. And if you got a different way, great. I don't want to hear about it.
Right.
Knock yourself out.
Whatever works for you.
Yeah. And it's the same with this model airplane stuff. But I can back it up. That's why I got my YouTube channel going, so I could back up what I said, because picture's worth 1,000 words, and I'm not going to sit and type 1,000 words on it. I'm terrible on the keyboard.
Right.
And we got guys on Stunhanger that can write you a novella in 5 minutes, 10-page novella.
Yeah.
And so I can't argue with them, but if I show you, I can argue with them.
Right.
Just like I've been told you can't get a 6-ounce finish. Well, BS. I do it all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, I've watched you build a ton of planes.
I would say that I have built, God, I've been at the 500 mark for 10 years, where I say, I know I built 500.
Yeah.
So I don't know how many. If you just lose count after 60 years.
So how long ago did you build that Nobler, that classic stunt plane? The white one.
The one that's sitting over there. I built that I don't know, about 15 or 16 maybe.
Years ago?
No, 2015.
Oh, okay. Because that's when I started watching you, when you were building that Nobler. Because I wanted to build one, so I searched for Nobler on YouTube, and you came up, and that's when I started watching you.
Right. That was a scratch built Nobler, and I did it in a couple of weeks.
I thought you sold it.
I did, but I ended up getting it back because he died.
Oh, okay.
The guy I sold it to was Jerry Hopp. He was a member on the forum. He didn't have anybody that he could depend on to work for him in Dayton. So when I went to Brodak, I built my scale shoestring for the first one and only scale plane I ever built. I went to Brodak and I won first place in sports scale. And I said, well, I'm going to hit the Nats on the way back.
Okay.
So there was a week in between Brodak and the Nats, and I didn't want to drive all the way back here and then drive all the way back. So I said, Jerry, you got something for me to do around your shop there? He said, yeah, I do. So I went in there and I worked for him for a week.
Yeah.
And they were so impressed with that. They said, well, would you want to do any more? And I said, yeah, I guess. What do you got in mind? He said, well, we'll rent you an apartment, and they paid my apartment, the electric and the water and gas and everything. And I went to work for him. I stayed there 6 years, but the guy died on me. So I had sold him my Nobler and, several, probably 5 or 6 airplanes. I sold him a Viper and 3 Crossfires and a Nobler. And I built him a Geo XL. So a whole lot of airplanes. Well, when he died, his wife, what am I going to do with it? Well, I take it back, I guess, So I paid her some money and got the airplanes back.
Yeah. Yeah. That's wild.
He unexpectedly passed away. I mean, it was really weird. I remember it like it was yesterday. I was driving down the road there, Union, and I said, "Where's Jerry's car? Today's flying day. Tuesday is club day after work, and he would drive his car in with the trailer, and we'd go to the field after work. And where's Jerry?" So I went to work, and then up come his partner, and he says, "Well, I got bad news." I said, "What's that?" He said, "Jerry dead." Okay.
Wow. I'm originally from Dayton, Ohio.
It's a good place to be from.
I know. I love that place. I wish I could still be there.
Oh, no, you don't.
Is it changed a lot?
Well, I don't know what it was like 20 years ago, but it sure is crap now.
Yeah. Yeah, I go by, or I go back home every now and then because my brother still lives out there, and I visit all the old places I used to go, and it looks like it's run down.
Oh yeah, it's a sanctuary city. It's a bunch of bums and hobos and
Wow.
street people. It's terrible.
Yeah,
But
it's like
they did have a good model airplane shop, Radical RC.
I know the owner.
That was the shop,
Yeah.
That was a
Yeah.
shop right out of the 50s.
Yeah, there was a girl I went to high school, and her dad or brother owned it, and they sold it to another guy, but it's still open.
I think they moved from where they were.
Well, they might have moved, maybe, but it's still in business.
I don't know whether it's still there or not, but I'll have to ask John because John's there.
Yeah.
I need some carbon rod out of there anyway.
Yeah, I talked to
Dave?
the girl I graduated with that's related to the owner.
Yeah, Dick died, and then Dave, I can't remember his last name. Dave, I guess he was. What is it?
Thacker?
It sounds right. He's an Air Force guy,
Yeah.
and he works at the across the street at the Air Force base.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good shop, but I think one of the last ones in the country that was really an old model airplane shop instead of a slot car shop or drone.
Yeah, I know. Drones are like taking over.
Well, all right, I've been on here an hour, and I'm going to get off of here. I'll be back. I got to see what this box is. I got to check the contents.
All righty. It was good seeing you, Sparky.
All right, buddy. Take care.
I'll talk to you later.
See all you guys later. Fair winds, tight lines. See ya.